What up, folks? It's 5 in the morning and we are getting ready to go dove hunting. Why would you kill a dove? It's the symbol of peace. They're delicious. They taste great. Bag however many birds we can within limit, and then take those home, clean them up, and cook them up. We do all of these in the pressure cooker. That way you can eat the whole bird and it's not tough. They fall apart. It's fantastic.
Oh, this is doing great. Really? Yeah. One starts sneaking through the night, so that's been.
Heading out into the field, gonna position myself. Hopefully, as the sun comes up, we start to see some doves flying overhead. I said I'm going hunting. I didn't say I'm any good at it. All right, it's late in the morning. It's like 8:30 and I've got one. Well, so far in this spot, I got one more. I'm at a bird count for 2. We're gonna have an evening hunt, but as far as the rest of the morning, we may have to drive around and scout out some more spots. 11:09, we're done with the morning hunt. We found a couple other spots and I was able to double up my count, so I totaled out for the morning at 4. How'd you do, Richard?
Got 10.
10 is good for a feast.
Feast for 2.
A feast for 2. We're gonna hit the road for the evening hunt, probably around 4 o'clock. All right, we're back at the spot where we were this morning. It's about 5 o'clock now, so we got about 2.5 hours before the sun goes down. Here we go. Right now, looks like it might be over for the night. I'm not sure how many I bagged exactly. I think I got 5. I bagged a lot of shells. That's because I missed a lot. That's what that means.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, that's it. What is up? I got back a few hours ago and I'm gonna do a little cleaning of the birds. We start by finding the wing joint and we just clip the wing joint. Right there. 1, 2. Here's the tail feathers. The tail feathers are super easy. Boom, just pull them and they're done. Let's take off the feet now. Cut them off Now, that's gonna be the drumstick later. A very small drumstick, but a drumstick nonetheless. A lot of people cook doves by just popping out the breast. We pressure cook these birds and we eat the whole thing. They can be very tough if you don't pressure cook them. You have to cook them for a really long time to soften them up. But we eat the whole thing. Now we're just gonna take the feathers off. Here are the wing feathers. Those all come off super easy like that. The body feathers come off really easily. And we make pillows with the feathers, so I'll show you that. Should we make pillows with the feathers? Pull them off right off there. You can see you start to have the flesh of the bird starts to appear. Now I have had these in the fridge. I find that when you're cleaning birds, it's just so much easier to do when they're cold, especially when you're cleaning the inside of the bird. And it's a lot less messy. So here's the wing. We're just taking off the rest of the feathers from the wing. It's pretty easy. It does take a while. If you have a decent number of birds, it can take a while. At this stage, I try to be as thorough as possible and try to get as much off, although we will rinse these and we will pull off more feathers later, tiny ones that you don't get here in the first round of cleaning. Just cut off the beak. I do keep the heads and I'll eat the heads too. Like I said, we're eating as much of this bird as possible. All right, here you go. Here's the bird. It looks like a little raw chicken. You have the wing here. You got your leg and thigh. This is your breast meat here. Looks like a good bird. All right, let's clean more birds. Okay, here in the kitchen, and now we're going to clean the insides. We're going to take out the intestines and the guts. We're gonna take out the gullet, everything that the dove has been eating. After this, I'll show you a recipe that I like to do in the pressure cooker. Okay, these are interesting ones. This one has a head still on. We're gonna try to salvage that. This one has a lot of food in its gullet, so let's just take that out and see what this guy ate right before we hunted him. Look, that comes off super easy, revealing the breast meat. And because there's no head, it's easy to remove. Let's cut down the middle here and see what he was eating. Looks like it's almonds, nuts and seeds. That's what this guy was eating. Kick all that to the side. Cut down below the stomach. Just take out the intestines. And there you go. We're gonna rinse these out, get rid of some of the blood. So don't worry about that. Another one here. Salvaging the head, I like to do it. I'll eat that. Just peel the skin over its head. And if you're having trouble with it, you can always just cut it off like that. So if you're looking for a new dove recipe, this is what I recommend. It's the only way actually that I've ever done it. Just open the stomach, take out the intestines, throw it out. A lot of the extra will come out when we rinse these. So there you go, 2 doves ready to rinse and clean. You can hear the cat. They want some doves too. Getting rid of all the blood here. You can see that's kind of bright red water. So let's get them just good and cleaned up. A few feathers on here still. You want to try to clean these up as thoroughly as possible. Got a full dove here. Got the head on them and everything. Oh. Got to get under the arms. Another rinse. Let them drain out in a colander. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this sesame oil. We're gonna do a good coat on the birds. That looks good. Just make sure they get nice and coated in that sesame oil. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get some salt. This is not specific measurements. I just kind of do to taste. We're gonna add in some garlic powder. Just kind of like to season these birds really well. Up next, cayenne pepper. This you want to be a little bit careful with. Let's throw in a little bit of cinnamon. You can smell that. It smells delicious. Some black pepper. Curry powder. Nice. Curry powder makes everything yellow. It already smells really good. Okay, there we go. We're gonna let these sit and soak up these seasonings just for a little while we prep the other ingredients. Not the most graceful onion chopping that I've ever done, but trying to get it right for the camera. Use a decent amount of garlic. We're having a heat wave, and what just happened is the power went out. It's a gas stove, so we should still be able to cook doves and be fine. Fingers crossed. How do you do fingers crossed? Fingers crossed like that? Wait, how do you do fingers crossed? I think that's what you do, fingers crossed. Okay, we're gonna start by pouring in a healthy amount of sesame oil. This should be good and hot now. Ooh, wow. It smells so good already. Hey! Look at that. The light came back. We've been browning these for a little while now. They're looking nice and good. I'm going to take these and I'm going to transfer them back to the bowl. Chicken broth. I also have some dry thyme. All right, here we go. Back in with the doves. The pressure cooker needs a decent amount of liquid in order to build up the steam and the pressure in there. If you don't have enough liquid, you will certainly burn the bottom of the pot. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. I almost forgot, we're also gonna add the lemon juice. Once that pressure seals, turn the heat way down. And every now and then I give it a shake just to make sure it's not burning on the bottom. There you go. Bring it down to a simmer. Let's give it a little shake. The pressure has sealed. I got the timer going for 23 minutes and we'll see how these doves look. These doves are looking really good. I'm going to turn the heat back up and let the sauce reduce a little bit more, and then we'll plate them up. We'll give them a shot. We'll do the leg pull test, see how it works out. Maybe this is something you'll want to try too. Get some pita bread, soak up all the sauce. They're really good. Ooh, good little kick too from that cayenne pepper. These little Dove sandwiches. Take some of the sauce, pour it in there. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try this recipe. Play around with the timing on the pressure cooker. See if you can get those doves to that texture that you like. Give it a shot, see how you like it. Have fun, be safe, take care. Let's eat.